What's going on, guys? This is Aussie fam, and it's a little bit chilly this morning. It's a weird thing to say on a summer's morning, but we're up here in Colorado and up in the mountains, and it's actually a little frosty this morning. Whew, trying to warm up right now. All right, we are out of here, out of this campsite that we were staying in, and we're off to greener pastures, I suppose. Catch a phrase, but we're heading out towards Durango, Colorado this morning. I'm gonna see what kind of mischief we can get up to there. There's a few different things. One of the things I wanted to do, all the tickets are booked out for, but I'm sure there's a bunch of other things in the area that we can do. So we're gonna get heading out there right now. Let's go. I'll tell you what, the deer, they must love their morning strolls, because I've had to clean stop on the road for 3 packs of deer so far. And as much as I love to stop and watch them, I really don't want to get hit from behind. And I really don't want to hit a deer either. So, alright, we'll keep going. We're just going to watch out for the deer. Alright, we made it to Durango, Colorado, just in time for the train to take off. So the train is the one thing that I really wanted to do here in Durango, and all the tickets were pretty much booked out, so yeah, it wasn't going to happen. I think we're going to come back and do the Durango ride. It's a full day event, and that would have been a whole video on its own. So we're going to come back and do that, but there's plenty of things to do around here. We're going to do some of those things today and then find a campsite. Right now, I'm thinking breakfast. Breakfast sounds good. I'm in a paid parking area. I don't know where the pay station is, so yeah, I have to go find the pay station maybe and figure it out. But yeah, we're going to go find breakfast, I think. So I was just watching, they're doing a Cascade steam run. I didn't even think about that one. I forgot they had different ones. They also got a diesel train. So I just got to see that back up as they're getting ready to load it. But still looking for somewhere for breakfast. But I'm just looking at all the buildings. There's so many cool old buildings here. And there's this cool mural on the wall over here. Check it out. Alright, so they also do breakfast at the French bakery here. Very cool. I've decided to sit down. They have someone playing piano here, which is amazing. The layout is crazy. Check this out, guys. All sorts of cool stuff here, like mill equipment and stuff. Very, very cool. I love the authenticity of it. So I've decided to order the Eggs Benedict. Now it is $26. But hey, you only live once, right? So I may as well enjoy it. Alrighty, let's go in for it. Oh yeah, that's good. That hollandaise is real fresh. Homemade fries, delicious. Wow, guys, wow. Okay, I just finished breakfast. I got back to the van just now. The French bakery in Durango, Colorado. Whew. Yes, it's expensive, but the best Eggs Benedict I've had in I don't know how long. And I used to make Eggs Benedict from scratch at a really fancy restaurant. That hollandaise sauce, oh my lord, that's probably the best hollandaise sauce I've ever had. That was so, so delightful. The homemade fries, perfectly seasoned. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a must. You guys gotta go to the French bakery. It's delicious. So, so worth the money. And I don't like to spend a lot of money on food, but that was definitely worth it. I'll give them a big shout out, big thumbs up, round of applause, everything. Tap yourselves on the back. That is amazing, guys. That was so good. All right, so we're done with that. Now, Durango, Colorado, very historic town. There's a lot of stuff to do just alone here in town, although that's not why we're here. I mostly come here to see the train take off. I wanted to do the train tour today, and I actually could have. I found out there was seats left on the Cascade, but the Cascade one is only halfway up. It only goes halfway to Silverton, not all the way. It's a half-day event as opposed to the Silverton one. It's a full-day event. I wanted to do the Silverton. I think we're going to come back in a couple of weeks and do that maybe. Well, anyway, so Durango, I'm definitely going to have to stay in Durango sometime, there's a ton of museums that I want to check out here. There's a lot of historic buildings and there's a lot of trails and parks here. We're not going to do that today. We're actually moving on further north. There's some hot springs up north that I wanted to have a look at, and then possibly, it's a good 2-hour drive from here, there's some waterfalls and something else I want to check out. If we can get up there, we will. But right now, I think we're going to go to Pinkerton Hot Springs. So let's head on out.
oh yeah. I've never been to the spring itself.
All right, so that was Pinkerton Hot Springs. I actually thought I must have been looking at something else, but I thought there was more than just one. But yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think that's got a geyser on it, but it's built. It has a built cone, kind of like it would have a geyser. Like when I went to Soda Springs, I think it's Soda Straw Springs or Soda Springs, something like that. They had a big geyser on one of those, so every hour it would shoot out. But that's pretty cool still. There's a little water thing in the bottom. I don't know if I'd want to swim in it. The water kind of looked dirty. But the most frustrating thing was this big sign saying nobody climb on the springs. And the first thing I see when people get out of their car after I got there was people walk straight up on top of it, which really frustrated me. People just don't listen, man. It makes me angry. Alright, so next we're on our way to Silverton. I don't know if we're going to do anything in Silverton, but we're going to be driving through Silverton. So if I see anything cool in or around Silverton, we'll stop and do that. But we're actually heading up further past Silverton. We're going to Box Canyon Falls, where there's a bunch of waterfalls and you can walk on a metal steel grate elevated walkway above it all, which sounds really cool. So yeah, looking forward to that. All right, let's get going. Wow, this is crazy, guys. I didn't realize we're going to be doing mountain climbs and stuff. I don't know the names of all these mountains and all these passes, but we're on this current one we're about to go on is called the Mollis Pass or the Mollis Pass. Yeah, wow. Absolutely stunning scenery of these mountains. My breath is taken away. I had no idea this is what I was in store for, but this is so beautiful, guys. I don't know if this is part of the $1 Million Highway or not. I think it is. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up. But the $1 Million Highway was, I believe, north of Durango, and that's what we're on now, I think. So this could be the $1 Million Highway. I'll have to look it up. Alright guys, so you know how the thing about plans is plans change. We changed plans again, guys. Oh, that's a cool old building. What's that, Steelworks? Ski Works, I don't know. So, plans have changed. I drove into Silverton. A, it looks freaking amazing, oh my god. And B, there's a big river going right through it. Oh my lord, I'm excited. There's mining buildings everywhere out here, so definitely a big mining town. This is kind of the town that I would think like old Wild West mining towns. This is definitely one of them. Wow. So just so happens there's a bunch of mining tours going on here. I had to do one of them, guys. I had to do one of them. So we've picked We picked one of the ones that looked pretty cool, and we're going with it. And hopefully we'll still make it up north. Like I said, the clouds are rolling in again. It wasn't supposed to be any rain, but they said that yesterday. So yeah, we're gonna head out to this mine show and check it out. Let's go. So on the way to the mine, of course I had to stop because there's a crazy big gulch down here with the river running through. It looked insane from the top here, so I had to stop. There's a little ledge down here we're climbing down to. Whew, slippery rocks. There. Whew, it's windy up here. Oh, there's a road down here. You can drive down there, guys. Oh, maybe next time. Alrighty, we are here. It's a little bit outside the town. I actually go up this cool mountain trail. Man, look at the size of these mountains out here. This is crazy.
This is how the man went to work every day. The man trip left at 7:30 in the morning. If you missed the man trip, you didn't get to work that day. Big Sunnyside mine, the main tunnel was 2 miles long, so you're not going to walk in that thing. You got to ride the train. This car was built around 1960, used at the Cant mine in Uray, famous gold mine. All our equipment came from the local mines here. And the history of the old 100 started in the 1880s, way up on top of the mountain. There's an outcropping of a vein of quartz, and prospectors staked claims, bought the claims from the government, and then in 1904 they started a tunnel that you can't see. It's way up high, 2,000 feet above us. It's where the first mine was built, and because you had to live where you worked, they built a boarding house up there at 12,000 feet.
Wow.
To see the boarding house, you have to, when you come back out, you either walk or drive past the shop building. You'll see a sign on a power pole pointing to the top of the mountain. There's a 3-story building up there on the side of the cliff, but you can't see it from right here. Rocks in the way. And we are about 2,500 feet below the surface. And this is what they call the main haulage way. You notice this tunnel is perfectly straight. It continues on for another 3,500 feet. It's 5,000 feet long, perfectly straight. You go all the way to the end, turn around, you can see a little speck of light from the portal. The white quartz, completely different looking than the gray rock, volcanic rock that the mountain's made out of. And so, you know, you don't have to be a geologist to figure it out. You just take a tunnel in, and when you hit the quartz vein, then maybe you're going to make money. But Dixieland had a problem. They spent millions of dollars. They drove this tunnel to the south. They drove it to the north. They went up vertically 600 feet. They did core drilling. They looked and looked and looked. This tunnel's going to curve this way, that way, wherever the vein is. The tunnel's going to curve. And you're right in the middle of the vein now. So you can see those crystals up there. Yeah, quartz crystals. Lots of different crystals can form in different mines. Some of them are quite beautiful. These are kind of plain, but it's still interesting. Yeah. Well, we get down here with then we get down to do the drilling. You have to drill a hole in the rock to place the explosives. Black powder back in the early 1800s. Later they invented nitroglycerin, kind of dangerous. And then in the 1880s, they came out with dynamite, which is a mixture of nitroglycerin and something. So you got to drill a hole for that explosives to work. So drilling the hole was the job of the miner, and all the drilling was done by hand for a long time with simple tools. This is called a single jack, 4-pound hammer, and you had a whole pile of steels, hand steels, and it kind of worked like this. You turn the steel as each time you hit it, hit, turn, hit, 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 hit. And it got dull real fast. You had to get another steel, put it in, keep changing steels. Well, you could only get about 20 inches or so, single jacking. And so if you wanted a deeper hole, you had to use team approach. 2 men drilling. The bigger hammer, you know, get a bigger hammer. 8-pound double jack. And then now the hammerman swinging that double jack as hard as he can, as fast as he can, and his partner is holding the steel. Turn that steel, hit, turn, hit, turn, hit, turn. What happens when that steel gets dull? He has to pull it out, grab a fresh steel, put it back in the hole in between hits of the hammer. That's right, because the hammerman's got a rhythm. He's not going to stop just for you to change the steel. But you know what? You're partners. You're a team. You trade off. He hits your thumb, you get it back. Right? No. And double jacking, you could get a 4-foot hole in about 20 minutes or so. And so it took a lot of men. Even a small mine might have, 100 guys working. All of that started to change in the 1890s and early 1900s with the introduction of compressed air-powered machine drills. Drilled much faster. Air compressor outside, run by steam or electricity, pumps the air in through pipes, 80, 90 pounds per square inch. Piston in here goes back and forth, pushes the steel into the rock, and the carriage turns the drill, moves the drill in. So let's show you how this works. I've got some air. We're going to make some noise here. Plug your ears in if you're worried about it. We're not going to do it too long, just a few seconds. Here we go. So that worked a lot faster because you had the drill bits that you could put back on when they got dull. You put longer steels in, and so that'll drill a 5-foot hole pretty fast. But it's still got a lot of setup because you have to move it up, lower. It's very heavy, 120 pounds. You've got to swing it. You have to set up twice. You start from the middle of the tunnel to the far right side, and then you'd have to move the column over here, go to the middle and the left side. This was the standard drifter drill. It was known for tunneling, okay? But a lot of times you need to drill vertical holes, and you used to drill like this, called a stoper or a buzzy. And these were built in the 1930s, this one in the 1960s. So the vein is above us, right? Because we did a tunnel, we're following the vein. So that means the vein's in the roof of the grid. And to mine that vein, the cheapest way to mine is from the bottom going up. Drill holes in the roof, blast the rock down, slides into an ore chute, then you can load your cars, and out the train goes. You don't have to pick that rock up all the time. You don't want to mine from the top going down. You want to mine from the bottom going up. See? So although you may have to drive a shaft down to get underneath everything, and that's how it worked. So you had drills for vertical holes, drills for horizontal holes. In the 1950s, they developed a one-man drill, a lighter weight, easier to use drill. They got rid of all this crazy columns and jacks and arms and all this heavy stuff. And this is called a jack leg drill. Now this is the kind of drill used to build the tunnel you're in now. These were common, used right up into the 1990s, 1991, when the last mine in Silverton closed, the Sunnyside mine. And here it's got the hammer mechanism, pretty similar to that one. But down here now it's supported by a leg, a piston, aluminum piston, lightweight air pressure pushes that drill into the rock instead of that little crane. See, so it works a lot better. Now I'm going to show you how this works. It's a little louder. There we go. Now you're going to get production with this guy. You can do a 6-foot hole in about 1 minute. And a good miner, when he switches to the next hole, he's just going to throttle it back a little bit, pull it back up, get it colored in slow, start getting a couple inches, then full blast, just grease it right in with those carbide drill bits, modern drill bits that are a lot stronger than the old steel.
What was the pattern they used?
I'll show you.
Very cool. At the first mine tour I've ever had a demonstration of the actual mining equipment like that. That's really cool.
But what about higher up? These veins are vertical. This is the vein right in here. Look at all the copper coming out of that vein. The water's dissolving copper, black as manganese, red as iron. And so you got to have another level, 150 feet above us. You got to put another set of drifts in, and another one above that, another one above that to make the mine. Well, you got to connect all these with a vertical shaft, technically called a raise. It's built from the bottom going up, blasting the rock down, scooping it up, hauling it out, and then back up on ladders or a special machine. And then once you got to the top, 600 feet, and signal the hoistman, 3 bells, the men are on board. Where do you want to go? 4th level? 1 and 4. And then you're ready to go, 1 more bell, hoist, and up you would take you, stop you right at the 4th level. covered with rails so the bucket doesn't fall down. And I'd be pulling rock from a little tunnel ahead of me. And you see how that bucket's designed. When it moves forward, it's going to dig into the broken rock and dump it down the hole. Let me show you how it's not too bad. So you got these shovels to fill your car. So each blasting of the face is going to get you 27 tons or so. That's a 1-ton car. You got to load 27 cars with a shovel. That's going to take some time. It was hard work. It was the lowest paid work in the mine until 1936, when they invented and brought to the San Juan Mountains the first power loader that is known as an Einco rocker shovel. Einco Machine Company built it in Salt Lake City, Utah. But nobody ever called it a rocker shovel. That'd be too silly to use the real name. Of course, the miner would call it the mucking machine. Right. And so it runs on compressed air, and it's really, really loud. And I'm going to show you how this works. So I got the blasted face right there. I got a big muck pile there. We set the tracks right as close as we can get. We do this. How about that? You load that car in about a minute, and it swings from side to side to clean the full width of the tunnel. You just slam it into the mud pile on temporary tracks, scoop it up, throw it in. It's called an overshot mucker, and it revolutionized tunnel driving because now it doesn't take hours and hours to clean.
There's a picture of that boarding house all the way at the top of the mountain. Wow, guys, that was pretty cool. A lot of fun. Definitely the wettest mine tour I've ever been on. And the only mine tour that I've been to where they've had actual like demonstrations of use of some of that equipment in there. So that was kind of cool. You know, I've seen some older mine tours where they use the hand tools as demonstration, but not like the big electrical tools like that and the air powered tools. That was really cool. So yeah, but man, these mountains are crazy out here. So we're gonna freshen up, and then we're gonna hit the road because we want to get up to that box canyon still, and we still got to try to find a campsite for the night. So let's get ready. Alright, so I just got my ticket and my map. There's two different points where you can go. There's like you can go up above the falls and you can go down to the falls. We're gonna do both, I think. So I just pulled off and stopped in a parking lot. Driving down the $1 Million Highway. Wow. Started burning my brakes out pretty hard. So we're gonna let them cool down for a little bit. And we're gonna take a nice long hike. Alright, let's do it. Oh yeah, also be aware, if you're not into hiking, there's it's gonna be a little rough for you guys because it gets a little steep in some parts. So I just read a little sign that said, wow, oh my Lord. Sorry, I read a little sign that said the reason this is here is like it's a giant fault in the earth. So, and there's a waterfall going through it, so that's pretty cool. And man, the geology here is amazing. Let's have a look. Look at that, guys. Crazy. It goes all the way up here. This is crazy, guys. Oh my God, I didn't expect this. This is wild. Oh my God, that is insane, guys. That is so crazy. Alright, we're gonna go down the bottom now where the river's flowing through. Wow, guys, that was so loud. That waterfall was crazy, guys. I knew it was going to be cool, but I didn't expect it to be that wild. Alright, so we're going to do the big long hike up to the top. Apparently you can't see the waterfall from there, but it's still a cool view. You can see down into the, I guess, box canyon. So we're going to go check that out. Alright, guys, if you don't like stairs, then this hike might not be for you. There's a lot of stairs. Whew. Tried to do the stairs quick. Didn't work. Really got me. My stamina's not what it used to be, guys. But it gets fun. The stairs go away and then you're climbing rocks, as you can see, and tree stumps. Whoa. That's where the trail gets fun. It's pretty high. These rocks are definitely no fun. If you're not much of a hiker, probably don't do this one, because this one, even for me, is taking my breath away. Oh. And catching my feet up. Alright guys, made it to the top. Man, just damn near back killed me. But we're at the top. We've crossed the bridge, and then there's actually a tunnel on the other side. It goes through out to the other side. I have to do the tunnel, so let's do the tunnel as well. Oh wow, look at this. Oh. Look at that, guys. Is that not amazing or what? Ah. 1900, the Bullen Bridge, Colorado, Pueblo, Colorado. Oh, you got a good view of the river from here. That's amazing. Oh my lord, that is... Oh, I'm getting dizzy even looking down there. That's so high. Let's look on the other side. Oh my god, there's that massive tree that's hanging over the waterfall there. It's lodged in the canyon. That's crazy. Alright guys, let's head on into the tunnel and see where it goes to. I just seen a chipmunk. Where did he go? He ran away. Oh, there he is. Chipmunk. Hello, chipmunk. How you doing? Hello. I don't have any food for you, but you is very cute. Yes, you is. Hello. Hello, chipmunk. Okay, we said hello to the chipmunk. Now let's go into the tunnel. It's a bit cramped. There's a pipe in here. Oh shit. Oh. Yeah. Not very high.
You got young ears too. Maybe a young brain.
No, my brain's gone. I haven't got much right.
Alright, so on the other side here, it's very low. You have to go down to like hip height and crouch right over. Smacked my head once coming out. Now it does keep going, and I'm not going to take it because it goes all the way around the city and I'm parked down the bottom. So I don't want to have to hike all the way around the city and then hike back through town just to get to my vehicle. So we're going to go back the way we came. And then I think after that, I'm either going to get some food, find something cool to do close by, but we do have to find a campsite, so that's next on the list as well. All right, let's go. Amazing view of the town from up here. Oh my lord, I'm sweaty. That was a lot of uphill hiking. Ouch, my legs and feet are killing me. Alright, I'm hungry. I don't know what we're gonna do. Town looks really packed, so I don't know if we're gonna stay in town. We gotta look for a camping spot for the night. I don't know if we're gonna come back the way I came. I'm gonna look at the way I want to go for tomorrow and see what's involved and see if there's camping in between. But we're gonna have to make room for parking here, so we're gonna get on a move. We'll see if I can pull over somewhere else to have a look. Okay, so I haven't pulled out yet, but I quickly looked at the town that I wanted to go to for tomorrow. I'd have to do a whole ton of backpedaling to get out there. So I think I'm gonna have to skip that town this time around. And I think maybe we'll stay somewhere around this area and figure out this evening what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Okay, so I'm sort of parked at a trailhead. It says there's, I overlanded that you can camp up here. There's people camped in tents, and there's a guy with a travel trailer over there. So I'm assuming that you can. The area I was trying to get to before turned out to be like private property, and there was someone in there. So I don't know who marked that as a camping spot, but that was posted with a gate. Definitely private property. I don't know who. I don't know. Anyway, this is a really cool area because we're way up on the top of the mountains here, and there's a river coming through, which is really cool. And there's a hiking trail that, I don't know, I'm going to look it up, see what it's like. Just down the mountain, there's a mine tour as well, that I might do in the morning. And there's a horseback riding thing down further from there. So maybe I'll go horseback riding, I don't know. But there's something on the other side of this river I want to get to. I want to check it out. So I think we're going to go over there and see what it is. I don't know if it's national park stuff or if it's private property. But we're going to go and have a look, and it could be something interesting. So it looks like there's private property across the way there. I think the forest trail does keep going though, through the mountains. Yeah, I think we're gonna stay here tonight. Figure out, it's already after 3 o'clock, so we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow we got to start heading back slowly. We're gonna do a bunch of stuff tomorrow, but I gotta be back at least in Flagstaff area by tomorrow night sometime. So I gotta work on Monday morning. So yeah, definitely an area I'm gonna come back out here. There's a ton of stuff to do. We may even do some stuff tomorrow around this area, so we'll see. I'm gonna do some interneting, but I already through the drive here, I already seen a bunch of stuff. So we're gonna take a look. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get Starlink. There's a lot of trees in the way. I don't know which way north is, so we'll see where Starlink is, and then figure it out from there, because I need Starlink to be able to search up what to do tomorrow. Look at the goats. Run, goodies, run. Run, 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 run. Alright, there goes the guy. He's got his pack goats going for a hike. Very cool. Didn't expect to see that today. Yeah, I was just sitting in my van, just chilling out, and next thing I know, I look out the window and there's a bunch of goats hanging out there. That was pretty cool. Just met that guy. I had to go say hey, because that was amazing. Definitely wasn't expecting to see goats on the top of the mountain today. I got my daily goat fix. They managed to jam their horns into me a bunch of times, as goats do. That's what they're good at. It was really fun. I enjoyed that. Whew, okay, time is flying by while I'm trying to get organized. It's already 4:40 and I'm still trying to charge my drone, charge all the batteries, and I want to get all footage downloaded and a bunch of other things that I have to do. So I'm getting really hungry. I'm starving at this point. I didn't have lunch. So we're gonna make pizzas. So I gotta cut up the pepperoni. I have some other ingredients, and we're just gonna use pita bread. I just got these pita breads from Trader Joe's. We're gonna use those as the base. It's nice, quick, simple, easy, but tastes great. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll be right back. All right, just slap it in the air fryer. Should be ready in about 5 minutes. And there we go, pita bread pizza, ready to go. Now I just gotta get my chair out and eat it by the river. pizza with a view. Right by the river. Yep. Got a good campsite again, guys. Might not be the most level. Might not be right exactly by the river like I had yesterday. But definitely a great view. Great weather. Good food. Love it. Well, looks like I took a bit of sun today. Anyway, I'm just downloading footage now, getting all my footage downloaded, getting everything charged and ready to go tomorrow because we've got another big day tomorrow. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow a bit later. I was just sitting out by the river for a good hour. What time is it? Oh, yeah, it's almost 6 o'clock. Put my hands in the river just to cool off for a bit. And yeah, a Tesla come out of the woods and did the river crossing that I've only really seen four-wheel drives going across. The Tesla drove through the river crossing. Yeah, that was interesting. I thought it was going to blow up into sparks and flames, but it got through there. I was truly shocked, guys. It's quite a sight. I wish I had my phone on me to record it, because wow. Yeah, all right, so that's we're gonna do that for a bit. I gotta get my trail cam, make sure it's got good batteries in it. I'm gonna hang that outside before it gets dark. Don't know what else I'm gonna be doing. I'm probably just gonna be inside my van watching movies and relaxing until I go to bed. I'll give you an update shortly, see what we get up to. All right, so there's this squirrel keeps coming around near my door here. Yeah, I don't know what he's up to, but I put out some peanuts for him. We put the trail cam out. Hopefully we'll catch him on there. You could be down there eating right now, I don't know. I don't want to scare him off, but I put the trail cam out. We'll see if he shows up. Probably will. My bet is he will. If he doesn't, the goats are going to clean those peanuts up on the way out. All right, I am going to retire to the van. I'm going to watch some movies tonight. Look more into what I'm going to do tomorrow. And yeah, that's pretty much a wrap for tonight though. So I already know I did so much today, so this is going to be a long video. This is going to be this is going to be number 2 of the Colorado 3. It's a big mini series, or a little Colorado series 3-part of this weekend. I know the video is going to be long. That's why I call it the Colorado 3. But anyway, we are gonna chill, relax. Nothing really worth watching, so nothing really noteworthy. I think I'm gonna possibly book another mine tour for the morning though. There's one just down the road. So I think that's one of the first things we'll be doing. It's not till 9 o'clock. That means I get to sleep in this morning, so that's good. But yeah, all right, hopefully you guys enjoyed this day. I certainly did. It was a big day. I'm exhausted, but it was a lot of fun, guys. And that's it from me. You know what to do. And until next time, guys, this is Aussie Van Man. We shall see you later. What's going on here?